Good morning. It's October 16th, 2018. I'm on day 4 of the sea moss detox. Friday the 12th was my last day of intaking food. Saturday morning I got started. Well, actually I started taking the sea moss throughout the week. I think like Tuesday, that's the 11, 10, 9, I think that's the 8th or 9th. I started taking the sea moss with my food. Wanted to get used to it. Really wasn't a lot to get used to because it was a capsule form and really barely could taste it. And what I could taste wasn't bad. So Friday night I had a salad at Salad Works, a buffalo chicken salad, pretty much the only thing I eat there. Began Saturday morning with a cup of coffee and sea moss and water. Surprisingly, first day wasn't bad at all. Wasn't hungry. Really didn't have the desire to eat. I felt good. I was busy all day taking photos at a football game from like 8:45 all the way up to 7 o'clock that night. So I stayed busy, which was good. So day 1 went great. Sunday, I was working on photos from Saturday. Started my day off with coffee and sea moss. I'm trying to eventually wean myself away from the coffee. But made it through Sunday. No hunger pains, did great. Then it was to work. That was the new challenge. To work yesterday morning. I did my Monday morning video because I realized I needed to keep a diary of my progress. Made it through the day. Coffee, sea moss, water throughout the day. Did fine. Came home Monday night. Worked on photos again. Continued on with the water. And last night, I got on the scale. I was kind of afraid because really didn't know what to expect, but expected I was going to get on there and be disappointed. My starting weight was 243. That 243 has been one that's fluctuated back and forth with me exercising, training, running, walking. My weight would just fluctuate between 240, 243. I just can't seem to get out of those 240s. It always just comes back. But last night, I got on the scale. First, I was like, I'm going to get on the scale. I'm going to just wait. I've really been looking to see how my clothes felt, specifically my pants. Because I know when I start to get more space in my waist, in my pants, in my waist, I know I'm losing weight. So I was like, I won't worry about the weight because I started training probably 2 months ago. And my waist size dropped, but my weight didn't go down any. So, I was happy with that little bit of progress, but I really want to get this weight off of me. So anyway, I go back and forth, left the bathroom, went back, left, went back, and I was like, I'm going to go ahead and see where I'm at. Let me get a gauge for what's going on so far. And I've been feeling pretty good. So, I stepped on the scale, and I had to go put my glasses on because a lot of times now, from the distance from my head down to the floor where my feet are at, I couldn't make out those numbers. And that 240 something the needle hadn't got to it. And I put my glasses on and stepped back on the scale, and it was like 229, 230, and I'm like, whoa, that's 13 pounds in 3 days. 13 pounds in 3 days. You talk about being full of ish. I haven't been eating anything, so as far as bowel movements, there's not much can come out because I'm not putting anything in but fluid. I have been a few times, so I know that's probably some leftover. But man, 13 pounds in 3 days, and I feel great. I'm not having like hunger pains. That desire to. My wife made, I think, some chicken and squash last night, and that smell was like pulling me in. But other than that, it's like my stomach is, I'm not having that craving to eat. There's a desire from the smell, but there's not a craving to eat. I'm like, I would never believe it was possible when I first heard about sea moss. I heard that you didn't have the craving and to eat, and I'm like, that's impossible. As much as I like to eat, but it's real. So my goal right now is to go 12 days, a minimum of 12. It looks very possible as of right now. Day 4, beginning day 4. Man, my goal weight, my competition weight for running track, I was a sprinter. I probably was running at about 175. My legs were pretty big, carried a lot of fat in my legs, but I managed to do well even with that. My goal weight to get back down to really competing was 195, 190. But that's a lean 195, 190. Man, if I could keep this going. My goal also, another goal of mine, was to compete this indoor season. So if I can get this weight down and stay injury free, man, things are looking good right now. So I'll update you later.